Alright guys, we're getting into some pretty technical stuff at this point, but it is something you need to know about. We are talking about frame traps. To explain what a frame trap is, let's look at this timeline. Here, we're doing a simple combo: stand light punch, far stand medium punch, fireball charge. The opponent is blocking. Because the opponent is blocking stand light punch, the opponent recovers faster than if they had been hit. Because the opponent recovers faster, the far stand medium punch, which does combo on hit, fails to combo on block. As you can see, the timeline shows that there is a gap there. That gap is the frame trap. Depending on the moves you choose to do, you can shrink or enlarge that gap between the two attacks. So, conceptually, you've got the idea of what it is. Let's cement it. First, here's the combo when the opponent is not blocking. 3 hits. Now let's set Akuma to do a crouch medium kick while blocking. If what I'm doing is actually a frame trap, we'll see Akuma get hit, but it will only be a 2-hit combo. Alright, so that was definitely a frame trap. Let's go back to the timeline and break down why it worked. So, what happened? After the stand light punch hit was blocked, we recovered before Akuma did. While Akuma was still blocking, we hit far stand medium punch. When Akuma finished recovering, he hit crouch medium kick. By the time he hit crouch medium kick, our far stand medium punch was already half done starting up. And as you can see, we entered active frames before he did. That's why he got hit. In the previous example, we showed Akuma hitting crouch medium kick during the frame trap. If Akuma had simply blocked, he would not have gotten hit. Secondary option is an invincible startup reversal or an invincible startup ultra. Using those in the frame trap will destroy the trap and end the opponent's pressure. The third option is a very fast move. By very fast, I mean 2 or 3 frame startup move, like a throw. Using a very fast move isn't guaranteed to work though, because if the trap is smaller than the time it takes for you to do your move, you're still getting hit. I would recommend against doing this at all until you've seen a specific frame trap combo a few times and know what to expect and what moves will beat it. The easiest way to find frame traps is to look at frame data and do some basic math. So I'm going to show you what you need to consider and look at to create your frame traps. There are 2 things you need to look at: move startup time and advantage on block. Pick a move to start a combo, let's say stand light punch. The frame data says the move is +3 frames if blocked, under the advantage on block column. Now pick another move, let's say far stand medium punch. The frame data says this move starts up in 6 frames. Now subtract the first move's advantage on block from the second move's startup. That's how big your frame trap is, 3 frames in this case. If your opponent tries any move that comes out slower, i.e. 4 frames or more, the opponent will get hit. If your opponent tries any move that comes out exactly in 3 frames, it's a little undefined what will happen, but best case is you both get hit. If the opponent performs a move that comes out faster, i.e. 2 frames or less, then you'll get hit and your trap will be destroyed. There is another way, but it's not as simple. Basically, you set the CPU to random block and perform a combo on it until it blocks 5 times. Did the dummy block the entire thing every time? Then it's not a frame trap. Did the dummy not block the whole thing all the time? Then you have a frame trap, right between its last block and your first hit. But how big are those frame traps? Well, there's not really a way to tell. We know at this point that the best defense against frame traps are blocks or invincible startup reversals or ultras. that begs the question, what do I do to make my opponent not do those? One of the best ways is to condition your opponent to throw tech. If you throw them a lot, or attempt to throw them a lot, you're eventually going to catch them with your frame traps. For this to work, you'll also need very tight traps. We're talking 1 or 2 frame gaps. Another way, arguably a lot more dangerous, is purposely dropping combos. For combos that are hitting, you'd want to drop the combo on a move that has 0 or positive advantage on hit. If you drop a block string, you also want to drop on a move that has 0 or positive advantage on block. In both cases, your next move should introduce a small gap into the combo, or you should block in case of baiting out a reversal option. No matter what routes you attempt to take, your goal is to make the opponent panic, or to train them to react in a certain way. The smaller the gap, the safer it is. I understand that it's not always possible to have 1 or 2 frame gaps, and that will probably depend on your character. To be clear, no frame trap is safe. They're educated guesses and gambles. Whether or not you should use them will be up to you, but here's some clues that you might want to try them. The opponent is pushing buttons during your drop combos. The opponent is taking your throws a lot. The opponent has no bar, so can't use an invincible reversal, and the opponent does not have ultra. But here are the clues that maybe you should ease off. The opponent has bar and likes to reversal during your dropped combos. The opponent likes to reversal during your dropped combos and has ultra. Or the opponent is not throw teching.